everything that was moving. He didn't. And I even know models that was around him on multiple, like, over periods of time. Because, somebody gets to a party thing, back then, you just hang out and stay. Mm-hmm. It could be a month, it could be 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. They were rich. Women just living
stay with them?
Huh? Pardon?
You said they just come to the party and just stay there?
Absolutely. What you think happened on Playboy Club? The Playboy Mansion. People just go and stay.
Can you imagine going to a party and you're just there for like
never
a month?
Leave?
Right.
No.
They never have to leave. Because you have that kind of money.
Worst lease.
Yeah, they'd never leave. They didn't have to. They had all the money they needed. Their bills were paid. And they had hoes everywhere. Why would you leave?
To go home.
Okay.
That's a man's dream. To their wife, not happening. Even everything that went down with Bill Cosby. I knew about Bill Cosby since I was a young child. My dad told me about Bill Cosby when I was a young girl. Everything that put on Bill Cosby wasn't true.
Allegedly.
One thing that Bill Cosby allegedly the Bill Cosby defense, that was just the time. Back then, everybody was missing. Everyone was drugged. Like, that's just what they did.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a sign of the time. So when everything came out about Bill Cosby that allegedly happened, I've known about that since I was 10, 11 years old. Not telling my age.
Oh, wow.
That's just what life was. But it was a different era. That was a free love era.
I see.
Okay.
You stand at somebody's house
for till infinity.
Right. Like you waking up. I've seen movies like that. I don't know if you ever seen movies like that where it's like they be at the obviously they take place in the 70s or the 80s and they just wake up and I'm still here. I'm just like, why are they still there? They just walk around the house.
Okay, nowadays you better get on up out of there.
And the owner of the house is like looking at you like,
you want some breakfast?
Right, like first like, who are you? I was at the party like a month ago.
Absolutely, absolutely the 70s.
That's crazy to me.
That's scary.
That is crazy.
Like, why am I paying rent for you?
But everybody was just that open back then. Like, you got to realize, like back then in New York, like you had like from the 50s up until the 70s, like you lived in a building, like you could go up on a roof and spend the night all night on your building and you didn't have to worry about being kidnapped. You didn't have to worry about being raped. Like those just were not a part of what normal everyday society was.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up in Brooklyn, and I grew up in Park Slope, literally, if I had to mirror image something that anyone could relate to, it was like the movie Crooklyn, except everyone was not broke.
I like that.
It was like Crooklyn. We had block parties, and I mean, it'd be elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder. There was no shootout. There wasn't no fight unless it came out that somebody was sleeping with somebody else's wife.
Mm.
And it'd be a fight and a brawl. But that was it. That was it.